23rd July 2025. Song is Enough is Enough. That's for one of the big divas, I don't know which one. We've got communication, we've got Taurus, so it's truth, and we've got the first house of Aries, action. Taurus is a Hierophant, which is today's card, which is institutions, teachers, belief, schools, religion, Pope, Catholic Church, the neck, the throat, etc. So Simon Peter card, it's about keys, it's about binding yourself to either the material or the spiritual. It's about trying to get that balance right. So let's see. Diane, Oscar, I don't think of anything else connected to that. It may be different for everybody. But really it's about faith in yourself and others, it's about speaking your truth. So enough is enough. I think that's speaking your truth. Somebody's had enough. They're not taking any more. Last time you see this, I'll be at Cases. So I'll see you when I get back sometime on the 24th. I don't know if I told you, after all these months I finally found Bryony. She'll be coming to see me. It's in the sweet spot, so, and it's upright, so we're blessed 3 times, 3 blessings coming our way, because we're believing in ourselves and we're speaking our truth. Justice will be served. Fantastic. Oh yeah, loving this one so far. Oh, it comes after an argument with a woman, possibly your mother, mother-in-law, mother of your children. Stagnation, so enough is enough. Finally, we don't want to stagnate anymore, we want to grow. So barren lands, nothing can grow in barren lands. The military, May the 31st, November the 11th, poppy, agriculture, farming, 3 and 30, massively important. Taurus, and we've got the eagle there, so Aries and Scorpio. Take that sword and speak your truth. It may not be liked what you say because it will be blunt and to the point, but you will sever ties, cut through the bullshit and get to the point. Enough is enough. Justice will be served. This is the loins, the marital home, the colon, the prostate, healing, but it's also open enemies and legal matters. It is in the upright, so justice will be served. Because this was never built on firm foundations in the first place. Could have been going on for 3 years at least. Somebody may have failed to study at university, somebody breathing down your neck, checking everything you do. It's built on sand. There's the blessings, today's blessings. And the chap that we thought was a good friend and a generous one now becomes a dangerous enemy. The cuckoo in the nest. Somebody accepted into the family is now no longer welcome, shunned. Taurus, or those born in the year of the ox, the watermelon man, Bill, William, or the flower sweet William. This could be an older man in uniform, somebody with a darker complexion, or a Capricorn of any gender. Because there's stubbornness here, there's greed. What you resist persists. The more energy you put into keeping something going that you know isn't working, the more you waste. Alice. Narrow-mindedness. And number 10, change for the worse. A change you're not going to like, because you've got to change it, but not necessarily feel comfortable doing so. Number 10 is negative, 11 is positive, 3 and 30 is negative. Wherever you see those numbers, door numbers, birthdays, dates of passing, whatever it is. The wheel there, when we hit rock bottom, always keeps turning, and it will, this too shall pass, it will end up turning to the top again. So change is never easy. Yeah. A declaration is being made either publicly or something like at a palace, or it's a declaration. Somebody has decided they are not going to waste their time anymore. Enough is enough. There's a rejection here, possibly, or a missed opportunity, a gift that was given to you by Spirit that you didn't take. Yeah, because you was too busy concentrating on material things. Now you realise your health suffers, hospital doors, the abdomen, the intestines. Greed is a big factor in this. The Spirit are going to give you another opportunity, another gift. That's one. We got 3 blessings. We rejected that one. Now love enters the picture. Not just romantic love, but love for yourself. Filling your own cup. Happiness returns. We've got the apple tree again. Don't give up. Doesn't matter what you've done in the past. What matters is that you do the right thing from now on. The past is over. The future's not promised. Live in the now. Don't give up on projects or things or dreams. We don't chop the apple tree down just because it doesn't give us enough apples. We feed the roots and prune the branches. Pare away what no longer serves you so that you can have a better harvest later on. You are reaping what you sowed intentionally or unintentionally in the past now. So make sure what you do now brings you a better crop later on. We've got the diva though. I did say about the diva. So it's the demanding female. Again, William or Bill, Bonnie Langford, Dennis Waterman, Violet Elizabeth, and the Flowers Violets. She is a high maintenance, demanding female, possibly a Leo of any gender, but she will scream and scream and scream until she's sick if she doesn't get what she wants. And there's never an apology. Terrorising. Somebody is terrorising. Could even be a terrorist. Manchester, the bees. Those in uniform, not yet mature. Those with a limp or scar on the leg. Any or all of those. Virgo energy, Chiron. Before you can heal others, you have to heal yourself. This is toxic. 15. It's materialism. It's binding yourself to the material things instead of following your spiritual path. trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to be what others expect of you. The devil. You're selling your soul to the devil. Don't do that. Toxicity. And there it is. Today's card. Well done, Spirit. Losing faith in yourself and others, unable or unwilling to speak your truth, not learning anything, schools, teachers, having no faith, losing keys. Again, Simon Peter 5 or 23. So well done, Spirit. Couldn't get better than that. 9 and 27, 15, both negative. It's a waste of time. Marriages, friendships, schools, teachers, the neck, the throat. Waste of time. Enough is enough. Sever ties. Yep, somebody's sitting on the fence, they don't want to make a decision. Libras do that, Libras vacillate. You have to make a decision. If you've got one that you don't know what to do, chuck a coin up in the air, and before it lands, you'll be hoping and praying it lands a certain way. Go with that. Judgment Day hasn't arrived yet, so it's not happening yet. Possibly when we come out of Mercury retrograde on the 24th. I think it's the 24th. Number 20. There he is again. Aries. Head injuries. Lack of self-worth. Lack of self-esteem. Causes someone to not take action. Dishonouring the dead. This is the one that's all mouth and no trousers. Never does what he says he's going to do. Yeah. Missed opportunity. So twice you've missed this opportunity. Of a new life, of a new beginning. You need a new team. If you're starting a new business, it will profit within 3 years. You need to go. The green light of go. The nightmare needs to be ended. Over. That door has always been open. You just chose not to walk through it. Yeah. This is going round in circles. It's pointless. The internet may have something to do with it. There is no new beginnings until you end this chapter. Put it to bed, lay it to rest, and love yourself unconditionally. That's home and family life, Cancer, 4th house, whatever's in your 4th house. But it's loving yourself and others unconditionally. Both cardinals, Aries and Cancer. Cancer is unconditionally loving. Cancer is doing what it's supposed to do. Aries is not. And there it is again. Spirit are giving you another chance. This cup is ready for you to keep filling. Make yourself happy, then everyone else will be happy too. Because you can't live with somebody who's not happy. So we've got Uranus again. This time it's in the upright. But it's called Uranus and it is the letter U, and yet they have it like an N. So, physical strength and speed. Untamed potential. So let me see what that is. So, Uranus then. Hoorah. So, Marines. Number 2. Ferocity. Ferocious masculine energy. And there he's at his worst. It's like that. The bull. The stubborn Taurus. There we go. Well done, Spirit. So, Uranus. It's the wild and fierce beast possessing great horns, a formidable ranger of the moorland. It fights with its horns. It is a beast of courage, but it's not fighting. Aries. The letter U or double O. Ancient and primordial, your gut instinct, masculine force of nature, the mighty bull god, so Taurus, like I said, if chaotic giant, the god of storms, and the wielder of the deadly hammer. In this case, I would say the sword. There's the chains that bind. So powerful energies are at work against you. If you require added vitality, then Uranus is your good omen. You must treat this power with respect and caution, so don't use your power to abuse, or its wild nature will cause you to regret the fact that you chose to use its force in the first place. It's fairly easy to goad a bull into charging, but it is not as simple to stop it when the job is done. This rune's association is with courage and great strength, meaning that it is certain that you will overcome these obstacles, but brute force alone is not going to be enough. See this change through even though you don't like it, and you will also have to use your intelligence to harness the power of Uranus wisely. This rune is considered good for healing, so Chiron, healing health issues, for those who've been ill, hastening recovery. Uranus may also indicate a rise in status, but first make sure that you're not biting off more than you can chew. So getting that nice fancy house and then not being able to pay the mortgage. Astro dice then. First house of Aries, the head, the face, the birth, the new beginning, your place of birth, your immediate environment, the colour white, self-incarnation, your self-worth, your self-image, your separateness, your individuality, your physical characteristics and personal appearance, your expectations of environment. This is about those that may be born onto a battlefield. When they're born onto a battlefield, they believe that's normal, so they accept far less for themselves as they go into relationships. Your identity is formed in the first house. How directly individuality is expressed is coloured by both the sign in the first house and the planet within it, but people are not always what you would expect. Given the nature of the planet, a pushy Mars may give you the appearance of dynamism, but if it's masked by a placid sun sign, not much is actually going to get done. Venus in the first house may cloak a ruthless nature, and that's what I'm getting here. Placed in pleasant Libra, which we've got, masks the deviousness of power-hungry Scorpios, and we've got all of those. When two signs fall in the first house, planets such as Mars in the second sign may reveal unexpected aggressive nature behind an apparently subservient facade. So somebody is an absolute bitch behind closed doors. So Mercury in Taurus. Practical communications, good concentration, and a methodical, literal mind that is slow to form opinions or assimilate facts. Mercury in Taurus is a fixed outlook and refuses to change its mind. There you go, it's stubborn as hell. But we're in Mercury retrograde, so we're revisiting something because they're too stubborn. So let's have a look. Oh dear me, the number 30 in reverse again. So that's the Empress, the stagnation, and it is Wormwood. Suddenly the old phone started to give me notifications. I don't know why. So Mars, Pluto and the Moon. So war, the unknown, and things that are going on in the dark. The new moon is about to take place, I believe, and it's in fire. So wormwood is one of the most fiery, bitter herbs in the genus. So the fire signs may be very bitter, especially Aries and Leo. But in most forms of magic and medicine considered the herb of Mars. Its nature is to warm and protect. Its bitterness sets a boundary, so somebody is having to put boundaries in place. While it can be strewn about to prevent vermin and pests, and in small amounts consumed to kill off intestinal worms. What did I say? The intestines, the abdomen, something wrong there. Pumpkin seeds are really good for the intestinal worms. Giving it its name, magically it expels parasitical entities, so you have parasites in your life, sucking your energy dry. In charms and talismans, there's a toxicity there, that's sucking your energy dry. It's used to protect in general, but specifically against biting and stinging creatures such as snakes this year. Ill health this year. Paradoxically, it can be mixed with its sister, so a sister may be ill. Mugworts in an incense to help call the good helpful spirits. While mugwort helps you perceive these spirits, the wormwood in the blend prevents malicious spirits from appearing, so it blocks the blood-sucking energies. Mugwort is for high blood pressure. So the spiritual power of wormwood is very useful for dealing with obsession. So somebody may be suffering with woodworm, helping us purify our energy and release any attachments we have from other people or other spirit entities. Wormwood adds a fire to our aura, granting purification and protection, allowing us to drop the toxic habits, there they are, and people. Wormwood is one of the key ingredients of the liquor absinthe, known as the Green Fairy. So some of you may have to get drunk to get the courage to say what you want to say. Poetic inspiration, the mysteries of life and death through the psychoactive essential oil Thujaun, though its attributes are a bit poetically exaggerated. So it is in reverse. Wormwood reverse calls upon the Green Fairy, your heart, and asks you to seek inspiration and insight in madness and the poetry. Look between the gate of life and death to see things differently. So if you died tomorrow, what would you regret? Don't live in regret. Express your insights through word, song and art. You may be reveling in toxic behaviours or relationships yourself, or being enchanted by your own obsessions. It's time to purify your energy of all toxic influences, the devil. So, oh, and there it is again, the caiman and the poppy. She's got the poppies all over her there. So, looks like an alligator. Dreams. Write your dreams down, dream journal. Somebody may be coming to you in your dreams to try and help you out of this situation. Keep your dreams alive. Exceptionally quiet and still, the caiman is an alligator-like reptile that spends much of its time in a trance-like state. It browses only to snare its prey, so somebody may be luring you into a trap. Likewise, the poppy is closely associated with sleep. Since ancient times, the powerful sedative opium has been derived from its seeds, so sleeping tablets and the abuse of that. Together, the caiman and the poppy tell us about our dreams. A dream of yours is about to come true. You must stay still, yet alert like the caiman. At the right moment, you must seize that opportunity with relish, because it's a gift from spirit. What have you dreamt about? How can you make your dreams a reality? So it's time to go for it, because this is stagnating. You're not getting anywhere, and you're not fooling anybody that you're happy. Thanks for listening. Speak soon.